Chapter 10. Trademark registration is more valuable than ever. Trademark registrations today are more valuable than ever before, as protecting your trademark provides more benefits than at any time in history. What do I mean by this? Given the ease of use of the USPTO's TESS search database and the number of new trademark applicants and developers of new product and service brand names and their attorneys who use that TESS database, simply appearing in the USPTO's online database can prevent someone who otherwise would have adopted a similar name for a similar product or service from going forward with that name. And obtaining a trademark registration may be statistically more difficult given the sheer number of existing registrations. There are more registrations now than ever before in history. As a result, successful completion of the registration process is that much more valuable. Also, there are likely to be a record number of new trademark applicants and users of new brand names in future years. We've seen explosive growth over the last 10 years and even more explosive growth in recent years. Protecting your trademark now to potentially block, stop, or avoid infringement is extremely valuable. A trademark registration is also an important tool in a UDRP, or Uniform Domain Name Dispute Resolution Policy, complaint, or in otherwise seeking to enforce rights against someone cyber squatting on a domain name. As the number of domain names and domain name extensions continues to grow, trademark registration becomes even more valuable because having a trademark registration is thus likely to make blocking a conflicting domain easier, quicker, cheaper. Having a trademark registration is also a valuable tool in making a complaint regarding a social media username infringement with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other sites. A trademark registration can also be renewed forever, provided the mark is still used in commerce. The internet has actually lowered the barriers to starting a new business, and more people are starting businesses now, whether as their primary job or as a side hustle or to fill gaps between other activities or employment. So finding a good and protectable brand name is therefore becoming increasingly difficult. And those who have protected trademarks are in a better position than those who do not. Non-traditional trademarks like sounds and shapes are increasingly available to all businesses, and shapes, sounds, smells, configurations, and other odd trademarks are becoming part of marketing for all types of businesses, small and big. The USPTO's online application system has also made obtaining these non-traditional trademarks much easier and cheaper than they were a decade ago. Our culture's obsession with brands continues to grow deeper. Even as the number of brands continues to increase rapidly, America's reverence for great brands and their trademarks continues to expand. Apple, Google, Facebook, Coca-Cola, Ford, these names and logos are all part of the American cultural fabric. Yes, these companies are all now iconic, with their brands enjoying worldwide recognition. But they all started in the same place, as fledgling new companies that needed to get established. Every business has that same opportunity, and they all share a common first step. Register your trademark.